This is one of the projects I wanted to get done last month but didn't, which is adding more cow pies to the garden bed. So I got this one done. This one almost done. And this one over here. This one's done. And some around the rosemary. And I just wanted to show how some of these are starting to bush out instead of just being one stick. They're starting to get bushy. Today is July 2nd, 2021, and I'm starting to get some amaryllis seeds popping up. There's at least 2 up, and well, maybe a few more. There's one. Pardon my purple bee balm. Cuttings from the Pardon my purple bee balm. And it looks like most of them are doing really good. Even some of them have new growth down here at the bottom from the roots. This one's kind of iffy. This one's dead. Yep. That one's got new growth on it. There's some more new growth. Some from the bottom. This one don't look very good. But I'm going to say this has been really quick. Today is June 3rd, 2021, and my neighbor gave me 3 cherry tomato plants and 2 aloe vera plants, so I'm going to get those planted. I'm going to try to get some beds cleaned up today. I'm going to start with this asparagus bed here. Okay, so I got the asparagus done, that bed done, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one here done. These are the Jamaica beans. I probably didn't pronounce that right. Yam bean, that's it, the yam bean. If you remember, I planted these seeds really close because I never get good germination on them. If anybody knows how to get a good germination on the yam beans, please let me know because I really like these. So I got this one done. I went up and did this one. These are the ground nuts. This one, arrowroot. I would weed it around this one. Just several different things in it. Around the yacon. Around this yacon. Which is getting quite big. Around the white turmeric. And the tiger nuts. And I'm going to start with this bed today. was going to start weeding the strawberry patch down here when I found, a black dead snake. I'm sorry, Blackie. We should have kept on living. Because these snakes will eat the snakes that are poisonous to us. So that's why you want them around. So I got it. I was pulling it off, and there's actually 2 snakes there. Now I feel really bad. I think they're... Can anybody tell me? Are they 2 different kinds, or are they the same? That's the neighbors. Okay, I planted bare root African irises. I got these from my online, what do you call it? Online farmer's market. There's 5 of them. I've been wanting a cranberry hibiscus for some time, and I finally got one. And she's going to be going right here, which isn't very far from my scarlet hibiscus. Now, I just started out with 1 scarlet hibiscus a couple years ago, and now look what I have. And I have 1 cranberry hibiscus to hopefully spread out through here the next couple of years and fill this area in. And I just wanted to show the bamboo, how big it's gotten. And the other bamboo, hold on just a second, we'll go look at it. This is the other bamboo, and it is not nearly as big and bushy, but it is doing well. Ducks are on one side. Garden's on the other side. And this is my marshmallow. This is the best it's ever looked. And I was going to dig up the roots this fall, but, you know, I think I'm going to wait at least another year. Something's definitely eating on the leaves, but getting lots of blooms. And this is the only one that I have. The other ones that I put in the ground, this one's in a pot. The other ones I put in the ground, look like one came up, but then it died, and I haven't found any more. And I was going to transplant these, and look, doesn't that look like a bloom? That looks like a bloom to me. You can see the roots. Hope you can. I can't see anything. Come on. There we go. And I got them in the ground, and it's supposed to be raining about 5 o'clock. If it doesn't rain this evening, I will come out and water them. I finally decided to transplant my princess flower. We're going to put it in this hole. Hopefully I made it big enough. Oh yeah, it's not as deep as I thought it was going to be. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah. A little bit in the bottom. A little bit more dirt down here. Where's my shovel? Here it is. Oh, there's worms in the dirt. That's always nice. Oh, there we go. More worms, worms, worms! Get in there! That's pretty good. Okay, she's in. Now, I just need to give it some water, but it's supposed to rain soon. If it doesn't rain, then I'll come out and water it. Is the starts of the amaryllis seeds that I did. And then there are a few over here. And then the rest of them I said I was going to get some more potting soil and start the rest of them in the soil. But I decided just to put them in a cup of water. It's been 3 weeks. And I've never changed the water. I just added water to it when it needed. And it's set inside in the kitchen window. So now I'm going to take some of these and stick them in some dirt. Well, that one doesn't really have a root. I wonder if I should put it in. Now this one does. Huh. Maybe I should wait longer. I don't know. No, I'm gonna put them in. I need something. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm gonna get the other jar. I think that's the biggest one. Okay, now I'm gonna give this a really, really good watering and see what happens. I put it underneath the elderberry bush, so it's somewhat protected. Peach cobbler still bubbling, hot out of the oven. I also made some peach caramel with my peaches. It's very soft caramel. It tastes delicious. I think next time I'll make it in little drops and wrap it up individually, like candies. This is my Brazilian spinach, and I'm going to cut it down. So I gave it a little haircut, and I should have brought a big bowl out, because I can't put any more in that one. Now some of these I'm going to transplant. So all I'm doing is poking a hole in the ground. Where'd my hole go? There it is. Stick it in, close it up. That's it. So I got them all in. I put them in my echinacea bed because this fall I'll be digging these up and moving them to a sunnier place. It's gotten too much shade. The trees have grown too much, and it's shading it out too much. But these Brazilian spinach should do real good here. Now, I'll probably have to trim it again next month. It's right over there. I'll probably have to trim that again next month, and when I do, I'll be giving some away, so be on the lookout for that video. Brazilian spinach sauteed in butter and garlic. Does anybody know what kind of grass this is? I think it's that sandbur. The thing that makes those sandburs. I don't know, but I've never seen it on the property until this year, and now I'm finding it everywhere. And I'm trying to dig it up and get rid of it. And I am back at it, trying to get this nasty grass that has the spurs on them dug up out of my food forest. So there's a lot more than I thought, but I'm getting there. I'm sure it'll come back. It'll probably be a fight just like the poison ivy and briars are, but I'm going to try. And these are the, what are these called? Oca, O-C-A. I have 3 different kinds. That one that got dug up died. This one's not looking very good. I don't think they like all the rain that we're having. But I'm going to clean up this bed a little bit, pull some weeds. And the other day I noticed that where they're, where they're on the ground, where's one at? Okay, let me look for it, hang on. Okay, I think I found one here. Right there, there's trying to put, right there, putting off some roots. So I'm going to get that in the ground. And I'm done. Now the ducks get to enjoy it. There's lots of bugs probably in there for them. This is the 9-star broccoli perennial. I only have 2 left, this one and one down here. This one here. The other one's died, and this fall I'll start some more seeds. Plant these Vietnamese hollyhocks. The ones I got seeds from at the garden group. I'm going to get these planted now. Planted 11. I know they're supposed to be full sun, but it's hard to find full sun when you live in woods. So do the best you can with what you got. Burn another big pile. It seems like we did this a few months ago, and now we're doing it again. We just keep making more piles. Someday I'll be able to get planting here. Now that we have it all opened up. I got lots of plant room right there. I finally dug these up, and actually there was nothing there but a tiny, tiny root. I don't think there was any. If I peeled it, there wouldn't be nothing left. It was so small. So, in Florida, Zone 8, these do not work. And I've decided I'm going to change the look of this area here. Because when we first got here, we just cleared land and made little areas that we could start planting. Well, now it's starting to I want to start making it look nice. Have a nice flow through the garden. And this is where I'm starting. Okay, so you can see where I have the pavers laid out. Up and around on both sides. The ginger you see over there will be gone this fall or winter. I'll be digging that out. And the lilies there in the middle, I want to dig those up in the fall and bring them over here on this side. So this is probably all I'm going to do today. Hibiscus that I planted from seed last year. So it took 2 years to get a bloom. But we're going to have lots of blooms. And this is the tree marigold that I took cuttings from and transplanted. Remember, I had 4 and 3 of them made it, so 1 died. Just planted another grocery store pineapple top. I put the cage around it in case the ducks can't knock it over. And I'm going to plant this plant here. It's also called false dragon head. No medicinal reasons. It is for cut flowers. And I thought it would make a nice understorage for my hibiscus. Because it's full to part sun. So I think it'll get plenty of sun in between these. It is supposed to spread easily by seed. So hopefully it will spread out through the next year or so in this area.
In case it doesn't go where I want it to go. Not bad.
Hey, not bad at all. Okay. We just have a few more logs to move, but it's basically all cleaned up. The only thing that got damaged was that little bit of flowers I had there, which were bee balm. The bee balm got damaged, but it'll pop back up. But nothing else got hurt. We put some logs around this plant here, the princess flower, and I put a few more logs around this section here around the tree. All the branches are down there in the banana hole, so they will die down and feed the bananas. And we took out a tree over here in this side of the food forest by the road. I want to take out that one, but it's leaning the wrong way without something, a mini excavator or something to help pull it. So we just took out that one. And this is the progress I have on the mud head. I have the chicken wire all the way around the bottom. It goes all the way around. And I filled it again with a tree that we cut down. So this will die down and collapse, and then I will start getting some dirt on here. I may not wait until it dies down. I don't know when I'm going to actually do that part. But that's the progress. This isn't something I was planning on doing in a few days. I really don't want to do a lot of the work until it's cooler. Winter time, fall, winter, spring. That's when I want to actually do the work part of it. This one is a sherbet berry tree, and it looks like it's already starting to develop berries. Ew, I thought something hit my foot. And, oops. And I got a persimmon. Persimmon. A little bit taller than me. Okay, I got 3 rows because the one I planted last month or the month before died. And I got 2 wormwood. And these were on the clearance rack. So I got all those for, was it 7 or 14? I think it's $14. It is hot. I'm out of breath, but we got this one planted, which is the persimmon. And then, not this one in front of me, but the one just past it, is the sherbet berry. Okay, so this is a Vicks plant. I had one before, but it died, and it wasn't nearly as good looking as this one is. So, I'm going to be putting it in this pot, and it'll stay out during the summer, and then I will probably bring it inside on frost days, or nights. Days and nights. And Vicks likes the sun and doesn't mind being dry. So, you need to find a sunny spot for it. July 25th, 2021. This plant here has died. This plant here has died. This one has bloomed. And it is an annual, so I'll be trimming that and taking it in to dry. And I'm going to be planting this rue. Where did I put that marker at? Here it is. This one here. In this area right here. Oh, that needs to be deeper. And put my gloves on. And I planted the warm wood down here at the bottom, behind the banana plants. And look at that. My moringa came back up. I thought it was dead. This is the dwarf one. So that was a nice surprise. I've had these two plants for a while. They're the same thing. And I've been wanting to put them down here by this duck pond. We're draining it right now, watering the garden, the food forest. The reason I'm planting these is to keep mosquitoes off my legs. We've always had mosquitoes bad down here. Even before we had animals. When we first got here and was clearing, the mosquitoes were always bad down here. So, hopefully this will be around and I can just rub it on my legs and the mosquitoes will leave me alone. I think I'm going to plant them right in here by the spider plants. I was thinking about putting them over there on that little curve of the concrete. I don't know which would be a better spot. So I did plant one there, and I did put one over here. I did get 2 more trellises up for the yams. That's the one I already had. I'm going to be picking elderberry soon. Well, more elderberry. This is the African potato mint, right? Yes, African potato mint. It is July 20th, 2021. And I'm going to clip some of these off and start them in another bed that gets a little bit more sun and see how they do over there too. Hey, you need to be quiet. So all I'm going to do, I hope you can see me here. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just stick a hole in the ground. Stick them in it. Just like that. Maybe a little bit deeper. So I got them planted in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 in here. Let's see how they do in a little bit more sun.
About probably 25, 30 foot radius.
This is going to be a big game changer here in the garden. Yeah, it's working. How far?
Probably about 25 foot radius.
25 foot radius?
Yeah. So
Now.
still only have to move it. No.
Well, no, because I'll get separate ones. And there'll be a line ran eventually. That's the idea, is to have a permanent spacing sprinkler system in here that I pull from the pond up into the food forest to water it. It's going to take a long time, though, to give it any real water, though.
Yeah, you have to let it run probably half an hour to an hour.
Oh, yeah. But I could do other stuff while this is going on. It's a long line, remember?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I can do a lot of other things. I don't have to drag the hose. Big change. So now I have 2 hooked up. One there, and the other one that's still over there. That's all I bought was 2 right now to see how it worked. And it's coming out of the pond. I think it doesn't put out a lot of water. It's going to take a long time. I think I'm going to try a different sprinkler system. Combination. Doesn't matter how many times I walk in front of a snake, it always scares me, and I always scream. Are you just going to sit there, or are you going to go somewhere? Huh? You stay away from my baby ducks. Go eat some squirrels. Get some squirrels.